Hey bitches, it's Nick Snyder and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to discuss how things are getting worse for David Dobrik and how Trisha is still talking about it over on TikTok. If you have not already seen my previous video involving Jeffree Star and his ex-boyfriend drama, I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts. And please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak on in my videos, because that is not what these are meant for. They're meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy time here on the internet. I feel like it's a very rare occurrence whenever a big influencer gets called out for something very serious that they actually lose money in the long run with sponsorships pulling away from them. And now they will lose some subscribers, they will lose some supporters out there, but you never really see companies being like, hey, we don't like this drama, we're gonna pull back, especially when it's someone as big as David Dobrik. I mean, I think a great example of that is James Charles has been called out for the exact same thing over and over again when it comes to men, and now it just so happens that there is someone who is not over the age of 18 that James actually admitted on his Twitter to sending photos to, and nothing. Crickets. Companies don't care. So it's almost like they pick and choose. Over the past few weeks, some very serious allegations have come out against David Dobrik as well as members of the Vlog Squad, and I've steered clear of it on this channel because it's not my story to tell and I don't want to take away from it. I don't want to say the wrong thing, and it's a very serious matter. To me, that's not tea, but I am going to talk about what the repercussions have been for David Dobrik because of all of this. So David Dobrik, in my opinion, is known because of the sponsorships that he gets here on YouTube and on social media. I mean, he is always giving away Teslas to all of his friends. It's probably why a lot of people want to be around David Dobrik, other than the exposure in the Vlog Squad, which, by the way, the Vlog Squad, can we just demolish all those like Vlog Squads, the houses, all that kind of stuff? Because it seems that they are just nothing but a cesspool of problems. I mean, what could possibly go wrong with a bunch of college rejects that have found social media and they live in a mansion acting like a fraternity? Can't see a problem there at all. Well, it appears, according to the New York Post, I also saw this on Forbes.com, that David Dobrik's days of giving away Teslas from SeatGeek and a few other sponsorships are completely done, because a lot of the big names are pulling away from him. A spokesperson for HelloFresh said the following: "We can confirm that we are no longer working with David Dobrik or any member of the Vlog Squad, and do not have any plans to work with them again in the future." A spokesperson for Dollar Shave Club said the following: "We made the decision to end our relationship and cancel all planned activity." A spokesperson for EA Sports, who he obviously had a very good relationship with because they apparently gave him a Lamborghini at one point, said the following: "We can confirm we are not currently working with him, nor do we have any plans to in the future." And then SeatGeek, who is one of David Dobrik's, in my opinion, largest sponsorships, said that they are reviewing all of the allegations that have come out against David Dobrik and the Vlog Squad, and they will comment later on the matter. I'm not sure what the future is going to hold for David Dobrik in regards to all of his sponsorships, but I think it is great that sponsorships are taking a stand and saying, hey, no. You can't commit crimes like this. You can't have all these allegations come out about you all of the time and have people still stick with you. It's not right and it's not okay. I feel like an example needs to be made though, because you have all these huge influencers. I feel like every single week now there is always an allegation of SA coming out, or an R word if you want to use that. I'm not going to say it because you guys know how YouTube is, but you get what I mean. Every single week. It's like the drama and the tea here on YouTube has moved from lighthearted things into very serious matters that are actually crimes. What is your opinion on all these brands pulling away from David Dobrik, and some of them just saying that they're going to review the matter further and get back to everyone? Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below. And Trisha, once again, is not letting up on David Dobrik over on TikTok. Here's what she had to say.
"I have never been more traumatized than the time that I was friends with David and dating Jason and being in that whole group of just being like gaslighted and called crazy. The day I made the video, I reached out to both David and Jason. Jason and I had not broken up yet. We had just shot a music video the day before, and I was still filming with David. I called them, and David deterred all of the blame for putting in a bit that I did not consent to. A Tana bit earlier that week and a second Tana bit. And there was numerous other ones that I did not like, the shower bit and stuff that I was vocal about. But these two, I was like, why the F would you put that in there? I was livid. I was so humiliated. David says, Natalie says it was okay. And Jason's like, not a big deal. I'm going back to bed and shutting off my phone. Stop calling me. Again, we weren't broken up or anything. I decided to make the video and say all the truths that I should have said sooner. And because of my reputation that they put on me, that I was crazy, this crazy girlfriend, I couldn't possibly be a victim, or I deserved it in some way. This is like what really bothers me, is because David's not taking the accountability, but rather shifting blame onto Dom and everything else. He's not taking accountability, so his young fans don't understand what he did was wrong. I'm not even sure David understands what he did was wrong, which is like really scary. But he has the platform and the opportunity to like educate people on like what he did was wrong. And he hasn't done any apologies, especially this last one with R-word allegations. He's trying to save face and brand deals, and brands are dropping him. Dollar Shave Club, EA Sports, and SeatGeek have all said they are distancing themselves from David. He's been profiting off of traumatizing people for years with no remorse. I was called crazy for so many years. Seth was called Clout Chaser. This is an anonymous person coming forward. Anyone trying to defend him now is just, it's disgusting. So this, contrary to probably what people think of this, none of this makes me happy at all. It actually makes me a lot sadder for not speaking up sooner. My time in David's group, I was very vocal about a lot of things that I saw, and obviously things that I didn't see, as you know, this apartment thing I left when I saw it was getting inappropriate, getting these girls alcohol when they clearly were just not down to do what they did or what they were coerced into doing through alcohol. I was very vocal about not liking Brandon dating a minor. He dated her for quite a while, and that got me kicked out of a lot of bits. It got me in a lot of hot water with Jason. I was vocal about not liking the prank with Seth about Jason kissing him. And it wasn't just because he was kissing somebody. It was just really didn't sit well with me, but he threatened to break up with me. This was only a month after we started dating. And reading the victim stories on the Insider, I'm so glad David's finally being held accountable. This makes me sad unto itself because of behavior that was exhibited in the vlogs or the way they portrayed me, or even before that, just like problematic behavior. Like I was discredited, like I didn't have a valid story. I wasn't worth listening to because of preconceived notions about me. So that really sucked. Up until this article even coming out, Insider asked me for comment because I was clearly in the vlog in the first half and I was there and I mentioned the story before, and I could corroborate that is indeed what happened. Like they did not want to do it. I guess they just thought like they just were gonna come hang out or whatever, and you could tell like these girls are just like, it was all uncomfortable. They were like on one side, we were on the other side. But yeah, the lawyers basically were like, Trisha's not a credible source because she has a mental illness, so you should not be printing that story. Basically trying to scare the Insider. They still printed it. Shout out Insider. Even now, I'm still getting discredited by David's lawyers because I'm crazy. Okay, problematic people being called out, and I'm so freaking thrilled that people are getting called out. Started with Weinstein. Should have started with Woody Allen, who got away with so much disgusting crap. So I'm gonna keep calling it out, and I'm so glad Bob Saget is now on the table because the stories about Bob Saget.
Ashley and Mary Kate for Michelle as a he gave me a doll to talk to for rehearsal that, you know, and I just threw it on the bed and I just started pretending, you know, that I was
that doll was supposed to be a 3-year-old. It's disgusting. He also married someone 30 years his junior, which can just tell a lot about a person. The power play, the manipulation, all of that. Bob Saget is disgusting and also deserves to be canceled. I know he's irrelevant now, but really call out. I know it's hard to speak up, but if you can, you could be helping so many other people. So these were adult women and they were there. They were obviously fans. And I spoke up and said, like, I told Jason, do not buy the alcohol for the underage girls. Like, that's just like illegal, and that's just like looking and asking for trouble. We went away because they're adults in the situation. Like, I feel horrible. I feel so bad that I like didn't say something. I feel like now I'd be like, you don't have to do this. You shouldn't do this. I do remember having conversations with them. And I'm just like, we're so happy there's like another girl here. And like, again, I could tell that they were like fans of the vlog or whatever. And I really wish I could have just driven home more. Like, you don't have to do this for the vlog. Like, don't do it. Like, come with us. Like, that would be cooler. But I always mention stuff about Brandon, Todd, like literally inappropriate relationships within the vlog. And I was always criticized. And when I did not consent to the shower scene, like I just wasn't filmed with. And at the time, I just didn't want my boyfriend to break up with me. When I mentioned the Seth thing, he's like, we're going to break up if you have issues with this. So I made my exposed video and got dumped. Oh well.
And before I end this video, I want to bring up this tweet that David Dobrik actually put out himself in April of 2017 that he left up literally left up until the other day. It said, if I left everything in the vlogs that I recorded, we'd all be in prison. Well, if that's not a foreshadowing of what exactly is going on right now, I don't know what is. Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below, everyone. And with that said, that is it for this video. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please follow all my social media that's linked down below as well. And I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.